Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sally. If you guys haven't been here, welcome. We love everyone. So for today's video, we are doing June's hits and misses. And I'm so excited to get into this video. It is honestly one of my favorite little mini series to film because I get to show you guys what I got from the month, if it's been working for me or what I'm obsessed with or what I use in my everyday makeup. So today I created this look, this beautiful purple pink candy, like, I don't know, what do we call this? Fantasy inspiration by Manny MUA. His Facelift palette, I've been obsessed. I've been using it every single day. So good. And without further ado, let's get into this video. It is freaking hot right now. It's like 100 degrees. It's still warm. There's still sun outside. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I still put the lights on. And I'm gonna try to do this really fast because I need the air on. It's hot. So I'm still gonna start to sweat. So if I'm sweating, I'm sorry. Okay. First thing that I'm gonna, and if I do like use the products, I'm gonna show you guys what I used. I have more hits than misses. I think I only have like 2 misses and everything else is hits. So this month went really well compared to last month. This month did really good and I was surprised of how good everything was that I tried out. So I'm excited, and let's try to not to have a super long video because I can talk forever and ever, but I got stuff to do today because it's my day off. So the first thing that I loved, and this is a hit, is the E.L.F. Keep Your Balance Toner. This is something new that I'm trying out because within next week or the week after that, I will film my full face of E.L.F. products for you guys. My holy grails, the ones that I love and can't get over. So I'm so excited for that. But this, I used it, you just use it with a cotton pad, you put a couple pads on, you tone it on your face. This does have a little bit of alcohol, so if you do have like any pimples or any spots that are open, it will kind of burn you, but when you see the end result, you see that all the gunk is off. And I always say you always have to tone your face because with toners, I have noticed a difference. I know I don't have the best of skin, but I do have a lot of hormonal issues. That's a whole nother video. Also, it's something else we're not gonna talk about right now. We're not gonna talk about that. But when I do use toners, I do notice a difference that my skin doesn't break out as much as it used to. And I feel like my skin is a little more even. Like I don't have a lot of dark spots that I was struggling with my whole life. So this one was a hit. Let's do the next one. The next hit is this E.L.F. Holy Hydration Face Cream. I believe this does have SPF in it. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. It has hyaluronic acid and peptide complex. This has like a sweet mango scent. These two smell the same, basically the same. This is just a little stronger than this one. I do think this is a really good affordable, I think this was like $12. I think this is a really good affordable drugstore moisturizer, and I enjoy this. I enjoy this all the time. I always put it under makeup and then I put a primer on, or I just do the Holy Hydration Cream and I put on my makeup, and I feel like it's really hydrating for my skin because I have super dry skin. So it's super hydrating for my skin. I enjoy it. I really like it. I really like this. I think I'll feature this in my E.L.F. video, get ready with me video stuff. Let's do something else. So another hit is this Dr. Brandt Pore Purifying Cleanser. I am obsessed with this. This has little, okay, first of all, the smell, it smells like, I love anything mint. This smells like strong mint, like toothpaste, but it works so good, especially when you're exfoliating in the shower. Just opens up like your pores and it opens up your nostrils, and it's just so good. So I'll put a little bit on just so you guys can see the consistency of it. It is kind of like a milky consistency, but when you actually rub it in, you have like a small little beads. I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it. When it's on the face, there's little like micro beads. Like it's not beads, it feels like sands, like very small sands. But this, I use it with my PMD cleanser. I swear, ever since I have been using it, I don't feel like I have a lot of breakouts right now because I'm on my period. But you know, when you're on your period, you break out. But when I don't, this cleanser has been making my skin smoother, and I have less, I mean, I still have texture, but it's not as much versus when I don't use that. So I love that. Let's do the next product. So let's go to my first miss. Okay, this is a miss. The rest of them have been hits. This is a miss. So this is the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Setting Spray. Okay, first of all, it's like really bougie, right? It has like the cap and it looks like a perfume. You spray it. It's really misty. Like, I like the mist, but I don't feel like this does anything for me. It doesn't make my makeup last, and I don't feel like it does anything like when I put this on my, because sometimes when I have my shadows on and you put setting spray, it messes them up, and this is one of them. Versus the one that I'm going to show you right now is amazing and it doesn't do that. So this doesn't do anything. It smells good, but it's just like scented water in my opinion. Like, it doesn't make the makeup last. So that's why it's a miss for me. I don't think this works for my complexion. And I feel like for me, this dries me out more than I need to, because I have super, like, I feel like oily skin in a way. You're kind of blessed. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Because when you have dry skin, you see all the texture marks. Look, you see every single mark, every single texture mark, because it just, like, the makeup is like adhering to that little texture and it cracks more. You have more faded. I don't know. I just feel like at least with oily skin, you can dampen it. It still looks good. But when you have dry skin, you better have some hydration underneath that, because it looks gross. Like, your makeup looks gross if you have really dry skin. My dry skin peoples know what I'm talking about. I need something that's not gonna affect my dry skin, and this affects it. So let's go to setting spray. My dog's barking. You hear her? You hear her? She's outside. I can't do anything about that. So let's just ignore my dog. So let's do a hit, which is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro-Fin Setting Spray. This works, I want to say, as good as the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, but the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray works better. I use this, I don't know if you can see, but let's refresh my face. It smells like a perfume. Like, it smells so good, so misty, like herbally, but floral. Not floral, it's more herbally, and it has a little pelotita inside, so it shakes everything up, but it's super fine. Look at this mist. Look. Like, did you see that? Look, so fine. This is one of the best drugstore setting sprays. This one and the Milani Dewy, and this one, that's all you need in your life. Like, literally, this is so good, and I think this was like $8, $7. I don't know. Loved it. So good. Okay, so let's go to a miss. So a miss this month is the e.l.f. Satin Finish Foundation. I bought this so I could try out a lot of e.l.f. products for you guys before I make the video. I don't like this. It has a pump. I think for me, I don't know if I got it too light. No, it's not light at all. Look, no, that's not light. That's like the perfect color for me. It's just really thick. Like, do you see how thick that is? Like, it's so thick. It doesn't blend out well. And okay, let me try to blend it out with a dry patch. Like, with a dry patch for mine, you see, I feel like it just emphasizes my textures, my lines. Like, it makes it feel like you have like sunscreen on. Like, that kind of looks like sunscreen to me. It doesn't look like foundation. I don't know. And then I can see every single, I know it's hard in the camera, but I can literally see every single line and every single crack. So when I put this on, I took it off. I was like, oh no, like, no. It emphasized my texture. It made my face dry. It made it cracky, cakey. It was gross. I just don't like it. And it's sad because I love e.l.f. and I haven't really seen like a product that I hate. And hate is like a strong word. Like, I hate this. Like, this is a no. If it works for you, like, good for you, because this is a cheap foundation, but no. For my dry skin, no. Like, no. That's no. So let's go to my favorite product of this whole month, probably next month, and this is, oh, holy grail. This is the Facelift palette by Huda Beauty. Oh my god, Huda's a, let's not talk about Huda. By Lunar Beauty, okay? Lunar Beauty. Life's a Drag Facelift palette. As you can see, it's already dirty because much love. Like, I have used this at work. I have used this for date nights. This is what I used for today. So it's just like, it's a loved. Like, you can see how loved this palette is. And I even made a short out of this. If you haven't seen my shorts here on YouTube, I do post shorts, and I post how I use this for like an everyday kind of look. And then I also did a reel on this on my Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, there's my Instagram right there. I also think I posted on my TikTok. My TikTok is also linked in my main page here on YouTube, and my Instagram too. So if you ever need to find me on any socials, just go to my main page on YouTube, and like in the little right corner where my banner is, it's gonna be all the links to my stuff, so you can follow me there. I talk to you guys. If you guys ever DM me, I'll DM you back. Just say, go follow me over there. So this is amazing. Like literally, this is all you need. This is all. I mean, I've tested other palettes that like of course, my favorite palette of all time is a different palette. But this is literally all you need because it's your neutrals, you have 3 shimmers, and you have your colorful eyes. Today I decided to do the colorful because I wanted to play more with the colorfuls. So I started off with Kai Kai, which is this dark pink, hot pink color. And then I did that on the outer corner. So I blended it both eyes out. I tried to buff it out as much as I can so it wasn't super intense, but you still wanted to see the pink. Then I grabbed Snatch, which is the dark ruby red, and I buffed it out on the outer corner closer to my crease, so it can just have a little more definition. In the inner corner, I wanted something different. I was originally gonna put Diva in my inner corner, but I decided to do Kai Kai, which is this bright baby blue, because Kai Kai is just such a beautiful color and I feel like I don't get to play with it a lot. It's like intimidating, but it's soft and pastel-y at the same time. So just that with the combination of the pink kind of made it fade into like a purple in the middle. And then it just came out so beautifully with all the colors. It's so intense, so vibrant. I didn't even put anything under. It's literally I just put concealer and then I put powder on top, and the vibrancy of these colors is just insane. It's on another level. And then Diva, the little soft baby pink, I put that in my, what do you call it, the middle part of my lash. Oh my god, what do you call that? My crease area. So I put Diva all over my crease area, and then I did the same color combinations on the bottom lashes. I mean, I don't know what to say. This is great. This is such a good palette, and like, if you haven't tried Lunar Beauty, I suggest you try their formula because it doesn't take much to blend out. You literally dip in it once and it's so pigmented, and like, it's a perfect palette. Like, it's perfect. Like, perfect, you know? Perfect. I love it because it's like, it'll get you out of your comfort zone, but at the same time you still have your neutral, so you're okay with it, you know? So it's like, it can be your everyday, it can be your glam, it can be your, you know, your drag palette. Like, it's literally beautiful. I'm obsessed with this palette, like obsessed. And this fits in my little purse, like it's down at the bottom. So I just leave it in my purse, and then when I need to touch up, I just touch it. Yeah, true story. Then I'm gonna do one of my favorite blushes that I don't even use blush, but you know, blush is such a trend right now that I decided to use it. And the first time I ever used blush was the Lizzie McGuire video, this video right here, where I did that bright pink blush, but I was like, I'm not into the pink blush. I feel like I look like a clown with pink blush. So I wanted to do like a more peachy blush, and of course I wanted to try this out for the e.l.f. video that I'm gonna do eventually. And this is in the color Cider, and I think this is like $3, or apple cider, or apple spiced apple, sorry. And it's a blush highlighter combination. I just didn't use the highlighter today. I do like it, I just feel like it's a little natural. Like, this is my everyday highlighter when I don't want something crazy. Like, this is a glam look, so I wanted a little more glam glowy. So this highlighter is just it's just like a sheen, like a nice natural sheen. You see? The one I used is super pigmented and super bright. And then this blush is like a nice peachy red undertone color. So it's so pretty. Like, look at that blush next to that highlighter. So that's what I'm wearing today. And I just used a stippling brush by Equal Tools. And I did it on the, not necessarily on the apples of my cheek, but a little bit higher than that to make it super cute. And then I just buffed it out on the nose so it can be like a cute little, you know, cutesy moment. And I'm obsessed. Like, I'm obsessed with this blush. I love it. Like, that color is just beautiful, and for $3, like, e.l.f. is killing it, like killing it. So good. So let's do to the last miss, and then everything else is a hit. I just checked my little box. Everything else is a hit, so let's do the last miss. So the next miss is this mint melt by e.l.f. I just wasn't impressed with this formula right here. You have your shimmery green, your silver, your mint green, and your dark forest green. I just didn't like the formula, honestly. This is only $3, so I can't really complain, you know? I'm not like, I can't compare this to Lunar Beauty. That's just, they don't compare. Like, they're not in the same spectrum. I just didn't like the formulation. I didn't think they were pigmented. I expected more, especially because other palettes from e.l.f. are super pigmented. Like, look, this is the mint shade, and then I try to swatch it on my hand and you can't really see it. Like, you see? Like, it just doesn't perform the way I wanted it to perform. And I mean, it's just all right. Like, the shimmers are pretty, but it's not, it's chunky. So when you put them on your eyes, they just fall off, and then they don't really last. Like, they wipe away. Like, did you see that? I kind of just wiped it away really fast. I just wasn't impressed. So this is a miss for me. Okay, what's the next item? Okay, so the next thing that I really like is this E.L.F. Ride or Die Lip Balm. I am obsessed with this. If you see it in this video, it is like a little peachy kind of color. I think this is the peach one. Yeah, this is called Just Peachy. It's a peachy color. It is super creamy, buttery on your lips, and it just makes your lips juicy. And I just really like this lip balm. I think this is like $4 or $5 too. So I like this. It's called the Ride or Die Lip Balm, and this is like a Ride or Die, like definitely Ride or Die. I really like this. It's so good, like so good, and it's 100% vegan and cruelty free on top of everything. E.L.F. is where it's at. Okay, so the next thing that I love, I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed. I think my Huda Beauty still is #1 highlighter palette, but this highlighter palette, the Glowdiant palette by Touch and Soul, oh my god, this is a Korean brand, okay? And just the pigmentation in this by itself, it's like you think it's like a high-end, a very high-end like eyeshadow palette or something, because it is so freaking pigmented. Look at that. Look at that pigmentation. Look at that highlight. Look at that gorgeousness. Holy crap. I love the middle shade, which is the pinky one, because I like putting it over my blush to just give me like a pretty dewy kind of thing on my cheek. So I went in with my highlighter brush with the pink rosy gold one. I mixed the rose. I mixed it a little bit with the bronzer, or if not a gold, with the like gold highlighter shade, and then I just put it on the apples of my cheeks. I put it a little bit on my forehead, I dab it on my nose, put it all together, and it just gives me this glow, this ethereal glow that doesn't compare. Like I'm sorry, but this pigmentation is insane, and it makes you shine like a god and a goddess, and it's just so freaking pretty. It's beautiful. Okay, an honorable mention for this month, because this is one of my go-to mascaras that I have right now. It's not my favorite drugstore mascara, but I really like it. It is the E.L.F. Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. This is the wand. This is the same wand as the Man Eater mascara, and it has a similar wand to the Real Mascara by Benefit, the Real Lash ones. I really like it. I think it's lengthening. It looks good on the bottom lashes. It looks really good on the top lashes. I use this like every day for work, or I use the Sky High Maybelline mascara, or I use the Maybelline Falsies mascara. But I really like this. For $6, it's a good mascara, and I think it lengthens, and when you need like a simple makeup look, this is a really good mascara. So this is a hit. This is really good. Okay, so these eyelashes by KaliLash and Extra, I have been obsessed with all month since I got it in my mini PR kit. If you guys haven't seen that video, I did a vlog style video where I opened a PR kit by KaliLash. This is the video right there. That's the video. I mean, do you see these eyelashes? Like, they are so pretty, so wispy. So I haven't seen this type of style in the drugstore, and I just think they're so gorgeous. Like, gorgeous. With this eye look, it just created everything, because I didn't put any eyeliner. I just put on lash glue. I used the Kiss lash glue. It's like $3 at Walmart, and it just makes it so freaking pretty. The way they come on, the way they look with the look, it's just, I don't know what to say, but I'm obsessed. Like, literally, I have been using it for every single crazy makeup look that I've done. I did it for the Michaela video. I did it for the Lunar Beauty facelift palette video. I've done it for a couple reels on Instagram. I am obsessed with these eyelashes, and when I say I'm obsessed, I'm obsessed. These ones are getting a little, I need to clean them, but as soon as they get like a little gross and I can't start clean, like they last for 20 uses, but I use a lot of makeup, so I don't know if it's like necessarily like 20 uses for Sally, 20 uses, you know? So I need to clean them, but I feel like I'm gonna like buy them more and more often, because they're so pretty. And the last thing is this, which is this lip duo pencil, which is the E.L.F. times Gen Atkin. I believe this is the brown one, because there was 3 colors. There was a red, a pink, and a brown. This is like my favorite nude color. It's a lip liner on one side and then a lip pencil on the other, and it just lines your lip perfectly. It's so creamy, so buttery. At first, it's hard. At first, when I first tried it out, I didn't like it because the formula was really hard, but once you work with it a couple times, I think the formula changes. Or it's really hot that it made it creamy. It's one or the other. But it's just like the perfect color for my skin tone. Like, my I don't know, I just think it looks pretty, especially with this look. It was just like the perfect color, because when you have a really bright colorful eye, you want something neutral on your lips so the eyes can be the pop. Because if I had red lipstick on, you'll be like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you look like a clown. This, for being like $6, I think this is $6, you get a lip liner and a pencil, like a lipstick, and it's so creamy, so satin. It's not transfer proof. Look, see? You could see the lips. So like, if you're gonna kiss someone, good luck, because that's not gonna happen. So you just have to be careful with that. But if you're not gonna kiss anyone, this is amazing. This color, and it's only like $6. Like, what more do you need? You don't need anything more than that. It's gorgeous. I love it. I'm obsessed. I love it. I love e.l.f. What can I say? I love e.l.f. I think it's a hit. So what did you guys think of June's hit and misses video? Let me know your favorite products. Did you have, oh my god, have I been moving the camera this whole time? I am so sorry. My leg is like on the tripod and I just noticed that I was moving the camera. So if I moved it for the whole video, I'm sorry. I'm still new. Sorry. I was just born. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much for coming. It is hot. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm freaking sweating. Like, my hair is sticking to my body because I'm sweating because there's no air in this house. This is like a 1930s house and there's no air in here. I'm gonna open up a window as soon as I'm done filming this. And thank you so much for coming. If you guys haven't already, hit that little subscribe button for more videos like this. I do makeup tutorials, unboxings, clothing hauls. I do a little bit of everything, and I think you guys would really enjoy my channel if you guys like this video. So please like this video, share, click that little notification bell so you guys can be notified of all my future uploads. Let me know down below in the comments, what was your favorite item for the month of June, or did you like anything that I featured? And if my misses are your favorites, let me know too, because I won't really want someone to convince me this is good, because this is crap. This is amazing though. Amazing, amazing, amazing. E.L.F won this month. I'm sorry, but E.L.F won. E.L.F has been winning the makeup game, the drugstore game, for a long time. It was my very first makeup brand that I used, like, ever, and I think that's why it's like near and dear to my heart, and I love it. I love it. But let me know what you like. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Bye.